In Dark Knight's Metal, Batman faces what might be the greatest challenge of his career as he takes on unknown threats from the dark multiverse. We've got artist Greg Capullo here to give us an inside look at the art in issue 1.
DC Metal is going to be the most face-melting, fun, over-the-top rock and roll show that you can ever expect to have out of comics. This one is a history maker, and you don't want to miss it. Scott sort of wrote this thing tailored to me because I'm a long-time heavy metalhead. So we're bringing all that kind of energy to visuals. So I'd say some of the most dark, scary, bombastic, fiery, demonic kind of imagery that you could not expect to normally see in Batman.
What kinds of techniques are you using to match Scott Snyder's story?
I don't know about techniques to match Scott's story. I mean, I'm just a man with a pencil. For me, it's all about just getting the vibe, the very essence of what Scott or any writer is trying to say, and then to amplify that for them. So I don't really have like a technique, a special magic trick that I pull out. It's all instinct. You know, there's not a lot of thought. It's just you let the demon pencil take over and you just do your thing, you know what I mean?
Have you made any changes to Batman's look?
He does appear in some battle armor that's pretty badass in the first issue. So far as the story is, I'm trying to keep it consistent. And as the story flows forward, depending on the script, I'll modify and I'll change that. Anyway, I want to bring some familiarity to the fans because they've been waiting for it. They've been telling me on Twitter, please, please, please come back. And so here I am, and so I want to deliver the goods for them.
Tell us about the villains you drew in issue number 1 and what their roles are in the story.
Oh, well, that's the great fun right there because, you know, I love designing stuff. You know, it's just like being a little kid again, and you get to play with your toys on the floor, you know. So I got to design 7 evil Batmen, and what they are, it's basically, you know, a lot of it's Batman's worst nightmares come to life. And so there's like a villain assigned to all the JLA members and Batman himself, and they're dark, they're gnarly, they're scary, they're going to frighten you, hopefully give you some bad dreams. And at the very least, you'll just go, they're freaking cool, man.
You and Scott had an amazing run on Batman in the New 52. Do you have the same feeling working with him on Metal?
He's a quirky guy, and he sure puts me through my paces. And I'll tell you a behind-the-scenes thing, a way I poke fun at him, and I have a little fun because he torments me at times. Whenever he finishes a new script, he'll text me. You know, and he wants feedback, you know, and I know this now that he's obsessive about it. And if I just go, yeah, it's fine, it's great, you know, it's not enough. You know, I have to like over the top, you know, spill love onto it for him, you know. And so now that I know this, and he knows that I torment him, but yet he just keeps coming back for more. Sometimes I'll just go radio silent and I won't text him back, you know, and he'll text me like 4 more times. Did you read it? Is it good? Is it great? Silence from me, you know, and another text. And so then I'll go, it's iffy, it's you know, it's all right, you know, and it just drives them nuts until I finally go, yes, it's spectacular, relax. And with it in my hands, it's going to be more spectacular, so relax.
What can we expect after issue 1?
Oh, well, we're just going to take the wall of marshals that are stacked behind us, and we're going to turn all the heads, not just to 10, but these all go to 11, and we're going to just melt the faces off. We're going to shake the place. The ground is going to rumble. You're going to feel your innards start to move around because of the vibrations, the dark vibrations that we're going to be sending you. So, yeah, it's just going to keep getting amped up and amped up and amped up until we leave our fans sprawled out dead in the mosh pit, unable to move a muscle, which is, we didn't really think that one through too much, you know, because then we're going to need to establish a brand new fan base. But we have faith in ourselves. We will do it.
That's a preview of Dark Knight's Metal, and here's a complete list of the DC titles you can pick up this week. That's the news for now, so make sure you update your pull list for new comic book day, and we'll see you tomorrow.